Today I'm going to talk to you about essential items that every mom should have for postpartum. Hi everyone, this is Morgan with Passable Parent. I've been a registered nurse for the past 10 years specializing in pediatrics and early childhood development. And today I'm going to talk to you about essential items that every mom should have for postpartum. The first item I'm going to talk to you about is these Maxi Ice Pads. They are a game changer. You are definitely going to want these postpartum. They will give some to you in the hospital, but they are not nearly enough. These actually are pads that will go into your underwear that you break them up a little bit and they turn into an ice pack. They will help relieve and cool off everything down there after delivery. They will help with the pain and the discomfort and offer you some relief. Definitely try and stock up on them before you leave the hospital. Most of the nurses are really friendly. If you just ask them for extras, they will be more than happy to give you some, I've found in my experience. But these are definitely something that you want to have postpartum. The next item that I'm going to talk to you about is a Peri Bottle. Your hospital that you deliver at may or may not give you one of these before you leave. I didn't love the one I was given postpartum in the hospital, so I actually purchased one on my own. This is something essential. You are tender, you are sore down there after delivery, and you are going to want something to cleanse the area after you go to the bathroom. This is great. A Peri Bottle is essentially something that you fill with warm water and you spray the area off instead of having to use toilet paper or something, which you're not going to want to do postpartum. If you fill it with warm water or cool water, it sort of relieves it. So you definitely want a Peri Bottle. The next item that I'm going to talk to you about is witch hazel pads. Now, these are actually many times given to you in the hospital postpartum, but you may want to stock up on them. They are something that you can wipe. It kind of helps with itching and burning and all the discomfort that comes after delivery. It's a clean way to do so. They're like little cotton rounds essentially soaked in this witch hazel, and you kind of wipe the area. Also can actually stick them in your underwear with a pad and just kind of leave them in, and that actually can help with any itching and burning and inflammation. You can wipe with them, and you can also just sort of leave them in your underwear. These are great to have. Now, you can also stock up on them. Ask the nurses for some before you're discharged, before you leave. You may want to also purchase them elsewhere. These I actually found on Amazon, so you can get just about anything on there. I will definitely post a link to this in the description down below, just like it will all the other items, but you're definitely going to want to stock up on these. The next item I'm going to talk to you about is a Herbal Postpartum Spray. There's many different types of brands that sell this. I chose to talk to you about Lantinol. I like this brand. I trust them. I've used them myself. But there's other great ones like Earth Mama. And this is really great. It cools and soothes down there postpartum after delivery. You're going to want this. It's great. It helps with discomfort. Definitely scoop some of this up. Like I said, there's plenty of brands. Look for one that you think is best, that works for you. This is one I like. Definitely include one of these in your essential items to have. The next item I'm going to talk to you about is a water bottle. So I think it's super important to stay hydrated postpartum. Whether you choose to nurse your baby, whether you're choosing to pump, whether you're choosing formula, however you feed your baby, it is very important that you stay hydrated. Staying hydrated will give you energy postpartum, and it will help keep you healthy. So please get a water bottle, stay hydrated. This is actually a 40-ounce water bottle, and you should be drinking 3 of these a day. So I like to give this out to expecting mamas because it's one of those things that's really hard to remember throughout the day. You're so busy. Please stay hydrated. Having a big water bottle like this and writing on it, drink 3 a day can really help you stay on track with your fluid intake. So definitely you want to stay hydrated. Pick up a water bottle or just plan to really focus on staying hydrated postpartum. It will help with so much. The next item I want to talk to you about is actually Underpads. So this brings me to my next topic of essential items that you want to have for postpartum. Now, these are pads that unfold. Other people call them Chuck's pads. They'll be in the hospital during delivery, and basically they go underneath of you. you're going to be bleeding a lot postpartum. This goes for whether or not you have a cesarean or deliver vaginally. There will be a lot of bleeding, and it is different for every woman. How much, how long, how many weeks, months, postpartum. These are great. You can put these in your bed so you don't ruin your bed sheets at night. Also are really great if you can scoop some of these up for those beginning diaper changes for baby. It's really great. You know, they sell really nice changing pads and changing pad covers that are fabric, and there are explosive number 2s and 1s depending on your baby's gender. So these just make it much easier. You just put one down and it makes diaper changes much easier. Now for postpartum for mom, again, this is great for the bleeding, and that brings me to my next topic, which is postpartum. You definitely are going to want some diapers. I really liked Always brand of diapers. You're gonna need them because you just bleed so heavily sometimes. Again, every woman's different. Maybe for you, you don't need them. Definitely would get some diapers, have them on your list. You may want to bring them to the hospital with you. When you get to the hospital, they give you these cotton disposable underwear, and you have to shove like a pad in them, and it can just be really uncomfortable and a mess, and they're kind of one size fits all. So depending on if you're really small or if you're larger, you know, the one size fits alls really don't fit one size. So you may want to stick a couple diapers in your hospital bag. Also, you might want to scoop up some regular Maxi Pads, like heavy flow pads, to stick in those diapers to have for postpartum bleeding. And it might be better for you to buy some of these ahead of time and find a size that fits, that's comfortable for you, that you can wear during the daytime and nobody knows that, you know, it's disposable underwear. I recommend getting some of them. Recommend having, if you're going to be nursing or pumping, comfortable robes and outfits that you can just sort of snap down. Getting a couple of those ahead of time make it much easier. All the top essential items and the bonus items that I talked about today are linked in the description below. Please let me know if you think I left anything out, or if you know of anything that can be helpful for expecting parents that I should include. Thank you so much for your time. Again, please like and subscribe.